2020-2021 indoor track and field season is about to take off here in January. After a single meet that took place at UC Colorado Springs in December, the majority of the schedule is coming up fast.
We had a great opening weekend when we were at UCCS. The kids performed amazing. Broke school records. I mean, we had athletes of the week. So it was a really good start for us. And so I'm really excited to see how much further we're going to go.
COVID-19 wiped out the 2020 outdoor track and field season, so these student athletes, both veterans and freshmen, are raring to go.
I'm very excited. Nervous, I mean, it's going to be something different. College is way different than high school, so I'm excited though.
The people who stayed, we came together, but the new people brought a new energy. I feel like there's a shift in the team's energy this year that I really like a lot. I love showing up to practice, and that's never happened before, honestly.
So what will indoor track and field meets look like during a COVID-19 season?
There's a lot more time in between events, and unfortunately it's going to mean that we're going to be less able to support one another. Normally at a track meet I'm really big on, hey, support your teammates, get out there and cheer for them, and now we're telling them you're going to have to go sit in a room until they tell you can warm up, and then you can come in and you're going to compete, and you get to go back to the room and hang out and wait, right?
Blaize Holland is in his third year with the Roadrunners. During this socially distanced off-season, the Aurora native has mainly focused his efforts on that starting line.
Yeah, I'd say I focus mostly on my start and my running form. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to be better at shorter sprints this year than longer sprints, to be honest.
Blaize. There might not be a better name in all of track and field. Perhaps in some chapter of a superhero novel, Blaize would have gotten his name due to some extraordinary power, but the story lacks any kind of pizzazz.
Yeah, Blaize actually came from my mom. My dad originally wanted to name me Warren. I'm glad my mom chose my name, because she's wanted a cool name, and I happen to be fast, so it all worked out pretty well.
The speedster has flown out of the blocks already, winning both the 60-meter and the 200-meter dash at the UCCS meet, and he's just getting started.
He was doing some work on the curve of the track yesterday, and I said, you look really good on the curve. I think you could be our starting leg for the 4x1. And I don't know if I would have said that to Blaize 2 years ago, right, or 1 year ago. It was not a strong point for him, but he said, I put a lot of work in the summer, coach, and I really paid attention to that, and it's it's paid off.
Freshman Allyssa Romero hails from Alamosa, and despite the uncertainty of what this year was going to look like, she signed up to be a Roadrunner, and a big part of that was Coach Christopher.
And so I kind of met her, I think my junior year at state, and I kind of just clicked with her. I wanted a family-oriented team, and so that's what I was looking for, and she kind of fit the mold. She was very, of course all coaches are going to be nice, but she had this thing about her that I knew she would take care of me, whether I was in perfect shape or if I was hurt, and that's what I wanted. I wanted somebody to care for me rather than just care for somebody on a team. She liked me as a person.
Sometimes you don't know what to expect with incoming freshmen. The coach has seen stability and a work ethic that has shown a bright future for the sprinter.
Dedication to everything. Dedication to every part of it. She's already figured out that all the phases are important. The recovery, the sleep, the diet. She's already figured those things out, and she's very dedicated. And again, not super vocal, but even as a freshman, emerging as somebody that I look to be a leader. And similar to Blaize, she comes and she does things the right way, and she sets a very good example for everybody on the team. And I think she represents to me what I want all of our girls to be, that same level of intensity and that same level of dedication, and she sets that example for us.
Hopefully I was going to have my senior season, so I've been training for over a year now, and I guess I just kept that focus. I kind of knew that if I wanted to be good, especially in college, like Blaize said, everyone is good. You have to be better or at your best, and so I think that's what really drove me. I was I wanted to be one of the best when I came in.
So what's coming up next for Coach Christopher and these indoor track and field student athletes?
And we'll actually split squads. So we're going to send, the jumpers are going to be at Mines a lot.
Okay.
As the jumps coach, I happen to love their runway. We've had, in my career, I think the majority of our best jumps have come in their field house. And so we'll send the jumpers there on Friday night. And then we'll send a few people there on Saturday. Our female hurdlers we have some young female hurdlers, and so they're going to get a chance to go back on Saturday and do some hurdling, and maybe run a 400 or something as well. So we'll have a few girls compete at Mines on Saturday, and then the rest of us, yes, we're going to go to Gunnison, and it is. It'll be a short trip. It'll be a wake up early and drive up into the mountains and compete and then come home late at night. So we won't be staying overnight. But again, like I said, with COVID the way that it is and budgets the way that they are, it fits for us to make it a one-day event. And they're the ones that we really are going to be kind of sequestered away by ourselves. But Gunnison County, unfortunately, has had their restrictions kind of raised, right? So we've got limited numbers in the field house. And so we're just going to go have some fun.